So you a girl's girl?
Define girl's girl.
Or you a girl's girl? You know
Define
exactly what that means.
No, define girl's girl.
You a girl's girl.
Define
so when
girl's girl.
That kind of means
All right, maybe, all right.
you would choose a one.
Maybe this dude is sassy. What is a girl's girl? Like, what does that actually mean, bro? I've heard girls say it, but I do not know the definition. And the fact that he just brought that up in a sentence, bro. All right, we're watching another Pop the Balloon video. This is episode 55 of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And a lot of people have been getting copyrighted for watching this content on this specific page. So yeah, but this channel isn't even monetized currently, so I don't really care. Let's just hop into it. I'm doing it for the love of the game, straight up.
So with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy.
All right, nice group of ladies, I guess.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Brian,
Brian, how old are you?
41.
Hey!
And what do you do?
My man just said his name.
Right. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to go to lounges. I like to read. I like to write. I got a book out, The Perfect Match. I'm sure everybody know that already. I like to have a good time.
Hold on.
All right.
If you have a book named The Perfect Match, bro, you gotta get a match this you know what I'm saying, this time, bro. You got to. Because there ain't no way you have a book called The Perfect Match and you can't get a match right here. So let's see what he got.
What do you look for in a woman?
Class, grace, ladylike, God-fearing woman,
Okay.
stuff like that.
Nice. And what are some deal breakers?
And make sure I get this right.
Please do.
Multiple baby daddies.
Okay.
Can't do that. If you have multiple children, I can, as long as you're from one guy. It doesn't matter if you was married to him or not. As long as he's from one guy, I could deal with that.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping.
All right.
Okay. We'll start here with your name and age.
I'm Sydney, and I'm 28.
And Sydney, what do you do?
I'm an assistant principal at elementary school.
And so why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just not my type physically.
Okay. And what makes him not your type?
Probably the height, even though I'm short.
Bro, she always be egging it on, bro. Like, you don't have to ask that second question on what makes bro not her type. But hey, it's for the you know what I'm saying, for the reactions. Trying to get a crazy one.
But I usually don't.
She said the height?
Just the height. Yeah.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5 foot.
Okay. Ryan, how tall are you?
5'7".
5'7". Cool. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Definitely.
Thank
Definitely.
you.
It's a shame you popped on me. You know, and you say only because of height?
Only because of height, because you look good. I like your eyes, your
Okay.
skin tone.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's the fixation with the height?
Wait, it's five. You think like 5'7" and like 5 foot? That seems like a reasonable height difference. That's like 7 inches.
Because I'm just
Ain't
so
that-
small and little, I want someone just big. That makes sense.
Okay. You want somebody to tower over you?
Okay.
Is that what it is?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Over here, your name and age.
That's her
I'm
preference.
Alicia and I'm
Shoot.
29.
And Alicia, what do you do?
I'm a content creator.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I think we're both vets to the show. I've seen you on the show. I do think you're a little strict for me.
Wait, so you're telling me this dude bid on the show already? He bid on the show, and he got a book called The Perfect Match. And bro don't got a match. What the helly?
I do tend to date taller guys, and we've just had some interesting interactions on the internet. I don't know. You're a little spicy on the internet. You've said some not nice things to me, so.
Oh, to you directly?
Her?
Yeah, I just feel like it was just after a catch-up or something. We just had an interesting interaction, and I just didn't like the way you handled me on the internet. I thought it was a little rude.
So they know each other?
So, Brian, anything you want to say? And is she also
What's
someone
going
that's
on
your
here?
type?
I mean, she looks good, right? But I think I would pass.
That's fair.
The thing you're speaking about on the internet, you called me sassy in the comments. I really didn't appreciate that. I thought that was disrespectful, right? And I said something back to you, and that was pretty much it, really. But I think you're moving a little
Wait,
too
where were they talking? They were talking in a comment section? And they both remember that they were like, well, obviously, if she called him that, like, she remembered, but he remembers her face on, like, a comment section? That's kind of crazy. And on top of that, bro, when these girls say they're content creators, like, what does that even mean? Like, does that mean OF content? Like, what type of content does this girl do?
fast.
She looks like an OF.
I really don't think
type
you're here for
girl.
love, to be honest with you. Last time you said you had your homegirl with you on the episode.
You're
I really
promoting a
don't think
book.
y'all was really
You came out and basically like promoted your book. So I thought that was a little interesting as well. But I am here for love. You're not my type.
I doubt
and
that.
Thank
baby.
you.
I doubt that. But
That's
it's
okay.
cool.
We're not
It's
here
cool.
for you. Mwah.
Let's move on. Your name and
Hey.
age.
Hi, I'm Alexis,
getting
and I'm
cooked.
30 years old.
And Alexis, what do you do?
I'm doing well, thank you. So I'm a teacher by day and an entrepreneur by night.
Okay. What kind of businesses do you have?
It's a cold pressed juice business.
Nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Outside of the height, you said you like to go to lounges, and I'm not big on lounges, so that's ultimately why.
Okay.
Is she someone that's your type?
She's nice.
Thank you.
I would approach her. But, lounges as a deal breaker for you, I don't really understand that, but okay.
Farewell.
Definitely.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
My name is Chanel and I'm 30.
Chanel, what do you do?
I manage a business, a birth and postpartum business. Thank you.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
For starters, you had me a little perplexed from seeing you on other episodes. So that was probably the initial thing.
So bro, everybody know this dude. He's just the talk of the town. But I don't understand why like they even bring people back on the show because they already have a preconceived notion of them because they saw them already on like a different show. So yeah, that's crazy.
And then outside of that, I think you're just a little bit older than my preference. But outside of that, you're very attractive.
They look like the same age. I ain't gonna lie.
Appreciate that.
And is there anything specific that caught you off guard about him, about other episodes?
Oh no, I like it's just like the interaction, maybe like a little bit of like again perplexed, like a little shocking kind of shock factor with the way that you kind of communicated your desires or your like things that you're not interested in. So yeah.
Okay.
Now, she's someone that's your type.
She looks good. She looks good. I love the chocolate. I love the shoes. Everything looks good. I love the teeth. You got it
Thank
together.
you so much.
But get to know me. Ask questions. Don't judge me for past episodes. Don't worry about none of that. Don't worry about what I tell the next woman. Focus on what I tell you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you could have been a match, but you didn't pop.
Likewise, Brian.
Thank you. Let's go here. Your name and age.
Makara, 29.
And Makara, what do you do?
I'm a therapist.
Wait, so they all popped already?
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
It's solely just height for me. Height is a big preference for me, so that was just it.
No, we have to ask, how tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
And look at Brian's face. And Brian, now she's someone that's your type.
She's good. She's good. I just think it's a cop-out, That's the first thing y'all talk about is height. I think it's a cop-out. I think it's an easy thing to say, oh, he's not my height. But if I was up here talking about your weight, if I was up here talking about the weave,
But the thing is, even if it wasn't the height, let's say it was something else. Let's say they just didn't like your personality. Regardless, they don't like you. So you might as well just move on. Like, you know what I'm saying? You want somebody who likes you. So if they're using that as a cop-out, that means they didn't like you regardless. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's a height either. Because, like, he's taller than, most of them, I think. Like, especially with heels off, he's taller than most of them. So I don't even think it's about the height, to be honest. It's got to be other things.
lashes and everything like that.
Apparently, from what they're saying, he's sassy. So you got to go. Oh, my God.
Then it will go.
But some girls
my
say
head.
that.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you feel like I'm less of a man because I'm shorter than the 6 feet,
I
then
didn't say
that's a
that. You
problem.
said that. All I said was I didn't like your height for me. That was my
Understand.
preference.
I
That was
get
it.
you. I understand. I mean,
I
it's
wish you
cool,
well,
but I'm
though.
just, it's always the second or third one talking about height. So I just want to bring it to the forefront about what's the problem with that. What's the fixation y'all women have with height,
Okay.
preference, and all that. Listen, I got enough confidence and enough prosperity to be able to stand taller than the tallest guy in the room. You heard me? But you want to
I
experience
love that for
so,
you. I hope
sure.
somebody experiences that.
For sure. I hear you.
Thank you. Okay, let's head back this way. Your name and age.
Jordan,
Wait, she just
27.
popped?
I hear you.
Thank you. Ben, what do you do?
I am a therapist and I own a small business selling hair care products.
Okay. Now, before we jump into why you ended up popping your balloon, we did have you on the show before and you ended up matching, but what happened?
We were not aligned. And I would love to elaborate, but I don't think I will without him here to say his side of it. So, but we were not a match.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. So, why did you end up popping your balloon?
So like the other lady said, I have seen you on previous episodes and I did find it a little distasteful, but I've never met you in person. I wanted to
She-Dog,
give you
bro.
a chance. That's why
That's the problem, bro. Bro, if they already seen, bro, in another episode, they can't just pop solely off of that. That's what I feel like, cause bro, that just ruins like the whole like, you know, concept of the show.
I had it unpopped. But then I witnessed it for myself. The same distaste I kind of saw in the last episodes. To be specific, I guess I'll say, I think you say you're very confident, but when somebody brings up height, you get very defensive, which is not indicative of confidence. And so for me, I wanted to hear you out because I did have a prefixed judgment of you, but I wanted to hear you out. And then that interaction kind of confirmed what I prejudged. So.
Okay.
All right. No, she's someone that's your type.
She's good. She's definitely a catch.
Thank you.
Bro, hold on. I just gotta say, if there's any girls watching this video, what is up with her like dress right here? Like, why are there cords, or not cords, but like string hanging down? Is that supposed to be like tied up? Why is it hanging off the front? Am I tripping?
You know, I think you
That
was
looks
wrong
really
with
weird.
that. You know, the fixation height that y'all women have, that's a
Don't
problem.
say y'all. I never spoke on your height.
You just spoke on the height.
No, I never spoke
You
on
just
your
spoke
height.
on the height.
I never spoke on your height. I said what you did on your previous episodes was distasteful to me, but I wanted to give you a chance to come out here and interact with you myself. I actually wanted to answer one of your questions, which is why I had my balloon unpopped. But you got, I won't say sassy. You got defensive with her. And I didn't appreciate that, and I feel like you were like that on previous episodes, and I saw it in real
Nah,
life.
bro, the sassy word is getting overused. It's getting overplayed, bro. Because that's like a very easy word to emasculate a dude and then basically say you can't say nothing back without being called sassy. It's like, oh, it's overused, bro. Like, let's be completely real here. You know what I'm saying? Defensive is a better word, but like sassy is like, bro, sassy already has like a feminine term to it. So nobody wants to be called sassy. So then if you get called sassy, then you're gonna want to like say like, no, I'm not sassy. And then if you say no, you're not, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, there you go, you're sassy. Like, it's just such a, I don't know, it's just bad.
That's not you. That's a whole nother woman. So you a girl's girl?
Define girl's girl.
Or you a girl's girl? You know
Define
exactly
gir-
what that means.
No, define girl's girl.
You a girl's girl.
Define
so when you a
girl's girl.
that kind of means
All right, maybe, all right.
you would choose a woman.
Maybe this dude is sassy. What is a girl's girl? Like, what does that actually mean, bro? I've heard girls say it, but I do not know the definition. And the fact that he just brought that up in a sentence, bro, he might actually be, you know what I'm saying, sassy, bro. Bro said, are you a girl's girl?
Girl's girl?
Define girl's girl.
Or you a girl's girl? You know exactly what that means.
No, define girl's
You a
girl.
girl's
Me?
girl.
I don't even know what that is.
Define
so when you a
girl's girl.
that kind of mean you would choose a woman before you choose a man. That's what that would
Oh,
mean.
yes.
You would? Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on. Let's go down here.
Choose a woman.
Your name and age.
Y'all gonna get it today.
Hi, I'm Shaylin
Y'all
and
gonna
I'm
get it
30.
today.
Shaylin, what do you do?
I'm a nursing student.
And so why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm copping out. It's because you're short.
Okay.
And I don't like men that argue with women. All that going back and forth is crazy.
Okay. No problem. Okay.
Is she someone that's your type?
She's nice. She'll catch. But then again, she's a girl's girl.
Keep
You're a
it
follower.
cute. Keep it
You a
cute.
follower, love.
Keep it cute,
You
buddy.
worrying about what I'm telling the next woman. You're a follower.
Here you go, argue
Worry
with
about what
women
I tell
again.
you.
That's
It's really
crazy.
not about being argumentative. It's about really letting you women know what's the deal on a national television show, YouTube.
We're not
right?
interested. It's okay.
It's all
Just
good.
take
You
it
don't
to
have
the
to be
chin.
interested,
Move
but you're
on.
gonna listen to what I gotta tell you after
Let's
you
move
say
on.
what
Let's
you
move
said,
on.
right?
Let's move on. Let's move
Bro
on.
trying
It's
to
all for a
cook.
game.
All right, your name and age.
Hi, I'm Ty. I'm 27.
How you doing?
Ty, what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur. I'm the owner of Fat Bar. I'm a lash tech. I do everything esthetician field, basically.
Okay.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
It's the height. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
No
for me.
problem. No problem. It's all good.
Is she someone that's your type?
Not really, you know what I mean? But she's good. You know what I mean? She's all right. You know, I don't really like the weave. I don't like the lashes. I don't really like all that.
So what's the difference?
I like
of
to
the
keep it
height
natural.
thing?
You know,
What's the difference?
what's the difference with what?
Of a girl saying she don't want you for your height, and then you don't want
It's
me
just
'cause I
it's just
got
the
weave
same
and
fixation
lashes?
that y'all use in every episode.
So
That's
it's the
really
same
all
fixation
it's about.
of
I don't really
lash
care
and
about
weave.
how
Next,
I don't
thank
really
you.
I don't really care about the height thing. I really
Next,
don't
thank
because
you.
I'm confident about that.
let's
but
move on.
you know,
Your name and age.
My name is LaPortia and I'm 30.
You said LaPortia?
Yes.
Okay, and LaPortia, what do you do?
That's a tough
I have a
name.
lot of trades. I'm a veteran. I'm a cosmetologist. I have a CDL, and I just finished school for cybersecurity.
Well, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And
got it
why
all.
did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm not interested.
Straight like
What
that.
is it? May I ask?
I don't really want to like have an argument with you. I just don't like the way you speak to other women.
There we go again. A girl's girl.
It's fine.
A girl's
Thank you.
girl. I don't really like the box eyebrows.
Okay.
So
They're not for you.
But you know, they
They're
definitely not for me, baby.
Exactly.
You hear me?
Your name and age?
My name is
Hey, he's on hot sweet everybody, bro. Like that's just not a good look, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm not even trying to like. I'm trying to be super, you know what I'm saying, like just unbiased about the whole thing. But he is on hot sweet everybody, and they're also saying some crap that really doesn't, you know what I'm saying, make too much sense. But I mean, yeah, it's
She's
just
28
you can't
years
be
old,
arguing that
and
much.
I work for Dynasty Financial Services.
Okay.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I've listened to all these people. If I was your woman by your side, I'm kind of getting cringed. I'm getting scared. My heart rate is going up. So I'm just, baby, stop. So I just had to pop. Sorry.
No, you don't have to say sorry, baby.
Is she someone that's your type?
Not really. But where you from?
I popped.
Not really. She's not really my type, no. She's another follower, a girl's girl. You know, so.
Bro, stop saying girl's girl, bro. That just sounds lame and weird. Still don't really know what that means, but it's like, bro.
But one thing, you look beautiful. I
you.
love the style, the fit,
you.
snatched.
Thank you.
So you did a
Thank
good
you.
job, and you work out. So it shows that you're dedicated to being a hard worker.
For sure. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Let's come back.
But no matter what, like on this show, there's gonna be people say, like, I've heard people say you're too tall, you're too short, you're too fit, you're too skinny, you're too big. Like, bro, they'll say like anything, bro. It don't matter if you're fit, in shape. They'll say you're too in shape for me. That's why I don't. That's why I don't want you, because I'll have a tough lifestyle and I'll have to keep up with being in shape with you. Like, there's literally, you'll hear every type of excuse on this show, which is just actually crazy, but. So you shouldn't take any. I mean, this dude shouldn't take any of that to heart. Saying like you're too short. Like, bro, stop arguing, gang.
Brian,
You a girl's girl. You a girl's girl. Like, bro, don't say that, bro. Like,
we always trying to find you love. What's going on?
It's all good. You know, it's.
And he's been on here before.
It's a miscommunication. It's misunderstanding. You know what I mean? And then they like to follow for the next woman and what she want to do and what she talking about. Be a woman. Stand on your own. Don't worry about what I tell the next woman. Okay. And it's really not about height in real life. They lying to you. They up here lying about height. They up here lying. But that's what we're doing. It's all good.
All right, well, Brian, thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies. I'll take the mic. Thank you.
Not even gonna clap. I was about to say. But I'm gonna end it off here. This joint's like 1:30. If y'all want me to react to the full thing or do like longer reactions, just let me know in the comments and I got y'all. But drop a like. I upload a new video every single day and let me know what y'all want me to react to next.